YouTube and Snapchat and rumbling fucks. Shake your tits and swing your dicks. Just one more week till St. Patrick's Day. And to help you get over the rainbow and to the pot of gold, here's another Shamrock Shaking episode of your favourite internet sensation with libation, the Friday Wrap-Up. And before we get to today's show, I'd like to tip me hat to tonight's libation. I'm drinking a wee bit of the Irish elixir, good old Jameson's Black Barrel, the good stuff. Sláinte, 'tis mud in your eye. Smooth as a bonny redhead's Irish ass. All right, enough of that. That is good stuff. I don't know if I like that better than the triple, but this is damn good shit. Anyway, what a fucking week it's been. Unbelievable. Okay, well, you know, this week has just been annoying. So, I got a lot of travel for work coming up. So, I spent a better part of my week making travel arrangements. I swear to God, I need a travel secretary. So, I got to go to Atlantic City in June. I go once a year. I fucking hate Atlantic City. I always go for this one trade show that I have to go. And they do the trade show at the Hard Rock. So, that's where I typically stay. So, I called the Hard Rock yesterday. And they had no reservations for the days that I need. And it's in June. I mean, we're in fucking March. All of a sudden, June is sold out. Now, one of the dates is a Sunday to a Tuesday. So I'm asking them, I'm like, wait a minute. I said, you mean to tell me you're sold out all the way till fucking Tuesday? And she's like, well, you know, Smokey Robinson's in town. I said, so Smokey Robinson sold out the fucking Hard Rock? Smokey fucking Robinson? What is it? Geriatric night? On a Sunday? I'm like, fuck this shit. So, I go online. And I go to, like, Expedia, right? I put in the dates. I put in the hotel. Because sometimes because when you call all of these hotels, you get a fucking DEI hire on the phone. You can hear the stupid in it. First of all, you can barely understand what the fuck they're saying, okay? That's the first part. So I can't understand about 80% of what these fucking retards are saying. I must have hung up and called back 5 times. Every time I got a different answer. So fuck it. I go online and I can put in, you know, the dates and the thing. So Expedia, boom, has the fucking dates. I'm like, huh. Because sometimes they buy blocks from the hotels. So I put in for the fucking dates. No problem. Boom, I pay for it. And then it's pending. They got to confirm it with the hotel. So I get confirmation that the dates are booked. And I need it from like the 7th to the 10th. All right? So I'll give you the dates. The 7th to the 10th. So I don't know what the fuck. I got the confirmation. I'm looking at the email this morning, and something told me, call the hotel and just double check. So I called the Hard Rock to fuck. An hour for this shit. This is it. To book a hotel reservation. This took a fucking obnoxiously long fucking time. So now you know my fucking, I'm a gazzada now. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. So I called the hotel. They're like, well, we have you from the 8th to the 10th. I'm like, no. I need the 7th to the 10th. I says, my confirmation says the 7th to the 10th. She says, well, we have you here for the 8th to the 10th. I'm like, that's funny, because yesterday when I called, you didn't even have those fucking days. I said, I need the 7th to the 10th. They can't help me. So I got to call Expedia. I called Expedia. You ever try calling one of these fucking places? I hate using them because when you have a question or a problem, you might as well just fucking blow your brains out in the bathtub, okay? Because that would be fucking easier. So I call. And I get another fucking DEI hire on the phone. I can't even understand this guy because he's breaking up. And I told him, dude, you're breaking up again. He hangs up on me. You cocksucker. Now I call back. I got to send her hold again. Now I get some other broad. I don't know where she was from. Bangladesh, New Delhi. I don't fucking know, right? So I'm explaining. So, do you want to change the reservation? I'm like, no, I don't want to change the fucking reservation. I want the dates we have you confirmed for 7th to the 10th. I'm like, yeah, I get that. You saying that. I called the hotel. They got the 8th to the 10th. Oh, I said, listen. I said, can you just cancel this and refund me my money? Oh, no, it's not cancelable. I said, well, wait a minute. If they don't have the fucking dates that I want, why would I take the fucking reservation? That makes it cancelable. Oh, let me call the hotel. She calls the hotel. Calls me back. 48. They got to send an email and here for 48 hours. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, lady, just cancel the fucking reservation. No, but and you can't understand what they say. They don't understand you because they have a very limited. She kept repeating herself. Oh, 48 hours, 48. They're not even speaking in fucking words. They're making sounds. You know what I do? I start making sounds back. I start talking to them like a fucking Wookiee. Yeah. She kept saying 48 hours. I'm gurgling like a deranged Wookiee on the phone, and all this woman could tell me she's going to email me in 48 hours. I said, lady, do you know how long 48 hours is? She goes, and 48 hours. Yeah. Oh, fuckable. That was my morning. Okay? All this to make a fucking hotel reservation. Unbelievable. So I still don't know if I have a reservation. I called resorts, 123. I made a fucking reservation there, which was actually $600 cheaper. So they said I could cancel it as long as I cancel it within 48 hours of the actual date. So just to back myself up, I mean, this is ridiculous. And my travel agent got my flight information wrong for my fucking trip in April. I got to call them back and fix that. I've had enough today. This has just been all fucking day. I really should bring back fucking like travel services. This is disgusting. Anyhow, in other news, David Johansen, lead singer of the New York Dolls, also known as Buster Poindexter, died of cancer in his home in Staten Island last Friday. Very sad. What else this week? Oh, I had a doctor's appointment. So I had my follow-up to that whole fiasco from fucking December. So I told you the last follow-up that I had. This is the follow-up to the follow-up. They wanted to redo my blood work. So the last follow-up I had, the doctor told me that, you know, he schedules the follow-up. He tells me I got to make an appointment for a follow-up in March. So when I called the office, they told me that my Dr. Joseph would be leaving the practice. So I had to have a new doctor now. I'm like, oh, great. So they give me a broad, Dr. Ali. So I met Dr. Ali on Tuesday. So get this shit. So this is so fucking annoying. I hate answering the same questions over and over again. So because it's a new doctor, they sent me this text message with a link for a questionnaire. You got to fill out the same fucking questionnaire I filled out before, right? Do you smoke? How old are you? Okay, fine. Do you do drugs? All that shit. Yeah, okay. Then I get there. The doctor comes in. She's asking me the same fucking question. I said, lady, I said, doc. I said, do you have my chart in front of you? She goes, yeah. I said, do you have the questionnaire that they sent me the other day? She says, yeah. I said, so why are you asking me the same questions? Oh, I don't know. You don't know? First of all, okay, so let me back up a second. I go into the doctor's office. I get there for my appointment. They take me right away because they know me by now. If I got to sit there and wait for more than 2 minutes, I go fucking crazy. So I got there early. They go, oh, come right in. Okay, great. So they send this little nurse in with the schmata on her head. Terrorist. And she goes, I got to take your blood pressure. Okay, so they use the machine. Nobody uses the fucking pump anymore. She puts this thing on my... The way she put the cuff on my arm, it was fucked up. I said, are you sure that's the right way? Oh, yeah. I said, are you sure? They take my blood pressure. It's all fucked up. So when the doctor comes in, first of all, she's wearing a mask. And I looked at her. I says, are you going to wear that mask the entire time? And she goes, well, I says, take it off. I said, that way I could identify you when I need to. So you don't mind if I take it off? I says, no, not at all. Please, take it off. Takes it right off. No problem. Okay? Little Indian woman, whatever the fuck she was. She's young, kid, maybe 30s, whatever. Nice kid. So she goes, oh, your blood pressure's a little high. I says, yeah, you know what? I said, she did it with this fucking machine. She had the thing on my arm all fucked up. I think it's wrong. I said, my blood pressure's never high. It should be. It's shocking that it's not. She goes, you mind if I redo it? I says, please. She goes, you mind if I do it the old-fashioned way? I says, without a doubt, go ahead. So she puts the cuff on, does the thing. Blood pressure's fucking normal. I said, that's what I thought. So she's asking me some questions, about the... So I said, well, what happened to Dr. Joseph? She She says, oh, I don't know. He just suddenly left and he's no longer seeing patients. I said, wait a minute. The guy left and he's no longer seeing. She says, no, I don't know what happened. I said, I was the last guy he saw. She goes, are you the reason he stopped seeing patients? I said, could be. So they took about another fucking 6 vials of blood. The little terrorist nurse comes back in and she looks at me. She goes, are you going to pass out? I said, what? She said, do you have a history of fainting with needles? I'm like, no, I just don't fucking like them. I said, I'm just not going to look and do what you got to do. Yeah, harrowing experience. Anyway, Sunday is daylight savings. We're going to be springing forward. So we're going to lose a fucking hour. I hate when this shit happens. It fucks up my sleep, which is already fucked up to begin with. So that should be delightful. Anyway, big nostrils, retarded Democrats. Hold on to your naughty bits, kids. Here we go. Okay, kids, get your tickets out. We're about to hop onto that maniacal, magical express in the mayhem and fuckery. The crazy train's about to leave the station. Oh, but, woo-hoo! First stop, New York City. Well, he's back. Governor Nostrils announced that he wants to be Mayor Nostrils. Now, this is just the dumbest fucking thing this guy could do. Look, you know what? I get it, all right? He's a legend in his own head. He wants to play Garamia a little bit more. But this is a mistake. This is a wrong political move. He wants to get back into the political fray. There's a couple of better things. Going from governor to mayor is a step down. Okay, you know you had this promising, according to him, promising political career. Okay, he became governor. We all know what happened there. He played tune in Tokyo one time too many, and it became an issue. Even though I have my own philosophy about that, but that's a story for another day. I don't know who's advising this retard. Okay, because if you want to get back into the political fold, running for mayor of New York City is a mistake. New York City's a fucking disaster. Okay. Democratically, would he be a better choice than Eric Adams and any other Democrat that would run? Maybe. He's part of the reason why New York City is as fucked up as it is. Okay? So, I mean, because when he was governor, he okayed sanctuary cities. He okayed, legalizing marijuana. He okayed the bail reform shit for the state. So, part of the fucking problem that New York City is experiencing is because of the Andrew Cuomo administration. Granted, this fucking hole we got in Albany is no fucking better. As a matter of fact, she's 1,000 times worse. Okay? If he wanted to get back into the political fold, there's a couple of better things he could do. One, he could run for governor again. I'm pretty sure if he did, he'd fucking win. Okay? Considering New York's a fucking Democratic state and you got some Democrats that are on the fucking verge. And I don't know of any good Republican candidate to run for to run for governor in New York. If Cuomo threw his hat in the ring and gave Hochul a primary challenge, I'm pretty sure he'd win. Okay? Whether he'd win the election, I don't know. I tend to think yes. But I think he's got a better shot at running for governor than fucking mayor of New York. That's one. My advice to him, if I was advising him, I would say don't even fucking bother with the state politics anymore. You already shit the bed on that. You're better off running for Congress or the Senate. Okay? That's what I would do. He could easily challenge Senator Gillibrand. I don't know that he could get away with challenging Chuck Schumer, but I'd prefer him over fucking Schumer any day of the week. Okay? He's just a scumbag. Schumer's a fucking criminal. Okay? That's the difference. But he could easily take Senator Gillibrand out. He could go for Congress. He could even run for state senate. I mean, that's a little bit of a step down from governor, but it's not as bad as mayor of New York. You go from state politics to localized politics. Even though the mayor of the city is kind of like a governor, but at the same time, you're under Kathy Hochul's thumb at that point. You don't think she's not going to abuse you? Come on, fuckface. So, would he win in New York City? I think so. Okay, because he's definitely got the black vote. They love him, especially the women. Oh, black women love Italian men. They love them. They just love him. I mean, like, they'd have no problem letting him play tune in Tokyo with them big old those tigo bitties. He'd be cara mia. He'd be fucking ramming his face there. Oh, baby, no. We don't be saying all of that there. Bitch, why you gotta throw your 2 cents in? Oh, God, here we go. Because, not every black woman like Andrew Cuomo. Now, you're right. Now, you said we love us some Italian. And the only Italian man that this black woman wants is right here, baby. Oh, God. But they don't want you. This motherfucker, you keep harassing this poor motherfucker. He ain't gonna want your dumb ass. You shut the fuck up anyway. Ain't nobody talking to your dumb ass. You just playing hard to get, right, baby? Hard to get. This motherfucker will get himself locked up to play hard to get. Oh, baby, then we can do the conjugals. No, it's okay. It's all right. I think I'm going celibate for Lent. Okay. Ooh, what that mean? You ain't gonna touch nobody? You don't want Big Mama to help you? No. It's quite all right. We were talking about Andrew Cuomo. Well, I can't stand that motherfucker with his big ass nostrils. Well, I got news for you, bitch. That motherfucker in the nostrils can't stand your dumb ass either. Well, baby, you gonna let him talk to me like that? Well, he left. There's not much that I could do. But I ain't. You the only Italian I got my eye on, baby. Lucky me. Okay. Whew. Next stop, Washington, D.C. So, these fucking Democrats, they're embarrassing at this point. So, all these Democrats who said they want to protect women's rights all blocked Trump's bill banning men from women's sports. Okay? Look. Maybe I wasn't clear in the past when I said this. So I'm going to say it one more time, okay? You want to protect women's rights? That's nice. That's great. You should, okay? But trannies are not women, okay? They are men with tits. There's no such thing as a chick with a dick. That's a man with tits, okay? Therefore, they are not women. They don't belong in women's sports. One of them spiked the fucking ball so hard, he hit a broad in the head and caused her to have brain damage, okay? Because he was a broad that was the size of a fucking gorilla. You understand my point here? So all of these jerk-offs that want to say, we support women's rights. Yeah, they'll allow fucking trannies in women's sports and these actual real women with uteruses and vaginas, okay, and lactating nipples are going to get fucking mangled. Okay, that's the problem. Not to mention you got these guys running around in locker rooms with their schlongs hanging out. I mean, come on, you know what I mean? So, and then what kills me is Trump's State of the Union address the other night, right? They're all sitting in the audience wearing pink in support of women's rights because they're allowing trannies to play in women's sports. What are we, in fucking Bizarro land? Now, let's get started on the fucking Democrats there in the congressional address, right? So here's Trump talking to Congress and everybody, and all these morons, they had this organized plan that they were going to disrupt the whole State of the Union. They all sat there with signs. I mean, it was the most bizarre thing that I could. Every time he started holding up signs like auctions, like false, Musk steals, false. All I kept hearing was burp. I mean, like they looked fucking retarded. You understand? Retarded. If you're a Democrat and you voted for any of these fucking jerk-offs, do us all a favor. Go fucking hang yourselves. You should be embarrassed. These people are carrying on like fucking demented, retarded children. You had Congressman Al Green, not the R&B guy. This guy looks like the villain, he looks like a pedophile, okay? He stands up, he got thrown out of there. He stands up, he's screaming at Trump that he's a liar. How? What did he lie about? Everything he said he was going to do, he did, okay? Best was Trump called out Elizabeth Warren and called her Pocahontas. He goes, over here on the left, all of these people, no matter what I say or do, are never going to be happy. I can find a cure for the most horrific disease They'd have a problem with the negative clap. And he was right. He's smart, Trump. He called them right out on this shit. And then, this is how despicable they are. I mean, it was embarrassing and despicable. Like, they refused to give him any, like, they refused to clap for anything, right? All these wonderful things that are happening for our country, they don't want to clap for. They don't want to acknowledge because it ain't what they want. They holding up their stupid fuckers like false, like fucking Schumer. Like, I mean, embarrassing. So now they're introducing guests, right? There was a little kid, 13-year-old kid, who had he had brain cancer. 13 fucking surgeries on his head. They gave this kid 5 years to live. He lived for 6, and all he wants to do is be a cop. I mean, you know he's probably getting his ass kicked on a regular basis because he shows up wearing a little policeman's uniform. And he looked a little bit like Gary Coleman. He was a cute kid, though. Okay, and Trump, invited him and acknowledged him, and the head of Secret Service made him an official Secret Service agent, like handed him an ID, and it was a whole thing, and everybody's clapping. The kid was he hugs the head of it was cute. And meanwhile, the fucking Democrats sat there and refused to clap for a 13-year-old kid who had terminal brain cancer. Disgraziado. You know what I mean? You don't want to clap for Trump because you're a fucking jerk off, fine. You're not going to clap for a kid, 13-year-old kid who survived terminal brain cancer. And he may not live long. Like, that's the thing. Like, he's not out of the woods, but like this was like a little, it was like a Make-A-Wish type of thing. You know what I mean? A beautiful thing. They were false, fucking retards. Then he introduces a guy that he got. It was a fugitive. He was a hostage in Russia. Fogel, right? Again, Trump negotiated a safe return. Place erupts and they wouldn't clap. Corey Comparatori, who got killed protecting his family at that Trump rally, where the Biden administration actually tried to whack Trump. That went sideways. This poor guy died. They refused to clap for his family, surviving widow and daughters. Imagine. The wife of the cop that got killed over here, right? She was there. They wouldn't clap for. Like, they just said, it just was a bad look. Even other Democrats, like Fetterman, called them out on it. The guy on the 5, Harold Ford Jr. called. He's a former congressman. He called them out. Like, their behavior is just fucking despicable. They don't give a fuck about the American people, just their agenda, right? That's what I'm saying. So if you voted for, if you're a Democrat and you voted Democrat, you don't tell nobody. Do yourself, or go fucking hang yourself. Okay? Seriously. Despicable fucking people. Every last one of them. Okay? Trump is doing what Trump said he was going to do, and he's going to they're all bitching about the tariffs now because he put tariffs on Mexico and Canada. Oh, how can he do that to Canada? Fuck Canada. What the fuck does Canada do for us? We don't need them. They need us. Do we really need Canadian Club whiskey and fucking maple syrup? We got Vermont for maple syrup. We got Pennsylvania for maple syrup. Who cares? We don't need them. They need us. They're bitching. They're overcharging us on imported goods. So we just flip the script on them. That's a problem. That we get our fair share of the cut. That's a problem. Hey, they're like, well, we pulled all American alcohol off the shelves. Good. What are you going to sell? Crown Royal and Canadian Club of Hungary. That's it. That's all you got. Okay? Who cares? What do we need from them? Nothing. We'll be fine. The price of goods are going to go up. And everybody seems concerned about this. Nobody was concerned when Biden actually caused the fucking inflation that caused everything to go up. Yeah, it'll be a temporary bump, and then that's it. Everything will fucking straighten itself out. Watch, you'll see. You'll see. You can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. Okay, kids? So settle the fuck down. Next stop, Houston, Texas. So on a flight. I love airplane shit, because I travel a lot, I'm on planes a lot, and I could easily see this shit happening to me. On a flight from Houston to Phoenix, a woman goes insane, strips completely naked, and starts running up and down the aisle and forcing the plane to return to the gate. Like I said, I could completely see this happening to me. Take a look. wish I was on that fucking plane. I'd make her sit her ass down right on my fucking lap, put them big old titties in my face. Ooh, Leroy, you're disgusting. You know what? Who behaves like that on a goddamn airplane? Well, you see who behaves like that. People like that, Big Mama. Ooh, that's disgusting. I would never be doing that shit. Bitch, you start running up and down a plane naked, they'll crash that motherfucking plane on purpose just to get the goddamn stank out. Ooh, what you trying to say? That my coochie stink? I ain't trying to say shit. But let me tell you something. When I walk past you and I walk past Fulton Street smell like motherfucking rainbows compared to your nasty, dirty motherfucking ass. When was the last time you shaved that shit? Oh, goddamn it, I don't need to shave. I'm a natural woman. People like that shit. Even the motherfucking Aborigines don't want to see that shit, goddamn it. You can't even see the pink no more. Ooh, Leroy, you dirty ass motherfucker. Can I ask you a question, Bob? Sure. How do you know what her vagina looks like? Well, that's a very good question. You ever watch National Geographic? Yeah. That's how I know. She looked like one of them motherfucking Aborigines. Whew. Well, they're rough, huh? Okay. Your sports update, kids. NHL, Rangers and Senators Saturday at 12:30. Islanders and Sharks Saturday at 10 o'clock. Listen, I keep hearing speculation that the Rangers might make it to the playoffs. I don't know. There are too many games out. I don't see it happening. But, anything's possible, right? NBA, Knicks and Clippers tonight at 10:30. Nets and Hornets Saturday at 6. Bulls and Heat Saturday at 8 o'clock. On Tommy's Pub and Grub Review, there's a new restaurant that opened up in Floral Park on Tulip Avenue. It's called Misto Pizza Bar. Now, I don't know exactly when it opened. I've seen the place like it was being built and whatever. Every time I go past it, it always looks closed. And it's because they don't have the right kind of signage in the window. But I popped in there Sunday for brunch. And I got to tell you, it was surprisingly pretty good. They have a lot of good offerings. You got the Italian eggs Benedict, which was poached eggs on focaccia with a little hollandaise and pancetta. I myself had this lovely delight. I love a good breakfast pizza. This was the carbonara pizza. It had 3 eggs, pancetta, carbonara sauce, and of course mozzarella. They had a little hot pepper and a little drizzle of extra virgin olive oil to make it, take it over the top. But it was very good. I took most of it home. But it was a nice little place. The bar is cool. It's right in the front. The rest of the restaurant's kind of small and tight. It's a little hole-in-the-wall type of place. They do lunch and dinner, I assume, too. But I gotta say, the brunch was nice. It was pretty good. They need to do a little bit more promoting. The quality of the food's good, but again, you go past it, it looks like it's closed. So they got to do a little something, especially in that area, to get the promotion going so that it lasts. But it was a pretty good spot. I suggest you go check it out. Misto Pizza Bar, Tulip Avenue, Floral Park. On what the fuck is that? We have obtained exclusive audio and video of the Zelensky-Trump meeting in the White House. Take a look at that.
That was yours. We thought that baggie belonged to Hunter. I think the Secret Service probably still has it somewhere.
I have been stealing the money.
I'm sorry, what's that now?
I must to speak honestly. I steal many of USA dollars to Ukraine. Millions. Some dollars for some oligarchs also. Some for American bureaucrats also.
Well, we know that, but why are you telling me this?
Because, Mr. Trump, if you end war, we cannot steal any more money. We must continue war.
No, the war must end. Your people are dying, Zelensky. They're dying.
But I want to steal more money. What do you want? Fellatio, I can do it.
No, I don't want fellatio. No.
Are you sure? I did for Biden.
Okay, that is what we call oversharing. Look, there's nothing you have that I want. You're not going to convince me to keep this war going. You don't have the cards.
I not play cards.
No, I know you're not literally playing cards. It's a metaphor. It's like I'm playing 4D chess and you're playing checkers.
No, I not play checkers. There is no checkerboard, you see.
Okay, let's try this. I am in the driver's seat, okay? Do you understand that expression?
No, but we are not in car.
No, you're right. We're not in a car. That's true.
Listen, Mr. Trump, I am actor/comedian. I crave attention. Since start of war, I get worshipped by presidents. I'm worshipped by Hollywood. If war ends, no more attention, no more worship. With all due respect, Mr. Trump, this war must last forever.
I tell you what, if you agree to end this war, we will do a remake of Friends, and you can play Ukrainian Chandler Bing. How does that sound?
Oh, I love the Friends. This is favorite show of me. I am such a Monica.
Fantastic. Okay, so let's sign the thing, and then I'll go show you the room where Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky did it.
Oh yes, this is funny because I just say I'm such a Monica. Maybe we will go in a room and you can be Bill Clinton and I will be Monica. Yes?
You know what? Forget the room. Let's just sign the document. Does anyone have a pen? Phil? Where's Phil? I need a pen. Somebody give me a damn pen.
Whoever that was on TikTok. Obviously, it's all AI, but I mean, it was whoever did that, it's fucking brilliant. That wasn't me. I can't take credit for it, but I saw this on Twitter and I had to throw it up on the show because I couldn't stop fucking laughing. Because, you can see that conversation happening. Anyway, kids, here's your PSA. Hey, kids, Tommy the Talking Tampon here again with your PSA for the week. So, have you noticed all of these women that protest for women's reproductive rights? Well, I have an observation. You see, in order to have an abortion, you first have to get pregnant. In order to get pregnant, someone has to want to fuck you. Now, none of these women have that problem because, have you seen them? The only thing that's entering their vagina is either a dildo, a tampon, or their own fingers. Stay COVIDless, kids. No mask. Don't ask. Haters can kiss my ass. And remember, who loves you, babe? That's been your Friday wrap-up, and I'll see you when I see you.